I used to work at a grocery store as a bagger, and I really liked the job. It wasn't a bad job or anything like that, but I'll never forget this one day in particular. I came to work, I was in a rush, and I got there, and I'm doing my job, and a few hours goes by, and it's time for lunch. And I am starving. I forgot to eat before I left the house, and so I go and I punch out, and I get ready to go eat, and I get to my locker, and I'm like, crap! I forgot my lunch. The only option that I have is a water fountain. And so I'm like, well, Jesus survived for like 40 days and 40 nights with just water, so I'll go just guzzle as much water as I can and before I have to go back to work. So I went over there and I hit up the water fountain, sucked it clean, got all the water out of it. Instead of 40 days, about 4 minutes passed by, and I was starving hungry. I don't know how he did it. I guess it's because he's God. All I know is I couldn't make it past 4 minutes. And when I get back to bagging, this super pregnant lady is like in our line, and she's got every single food that I could ever want. I'm talking pizza squares, potato skins, every chip you can think of, steaks, and the cashier's just scanning it, and I'm watching it come down the belt, and I'm just having to suffer. But I'm a good bagger. I make sure and I put all the meats with the meats, and the colds with the colds, and the cans with the cans, so everybody always liked for me to bag their groceries. So I knew if I did a good job for this lady, she'd more than likely give me a tip, just like the rest of everybody else. And so, as I drooled over her food, and I put it in the bag, and I got everything set up, and I put it in her buggy, and we go out to her car. I'm kind of eyeballing her, so then she's getting a little cash out from me out of her purse or something, and I seen that she was, in fact, digging around. I fit everything so perfect in the back of her Prius, she could actually fit a trampoline in there with a swimming pool. That's how nice I had it bagged for her. So as I closed the trunk to her car, and we're kind of having that last minute conversation that's kind of a little bit awkward before they maybe give you some money. And so I asked her, I was like, if you don't mind me asking, are you having a boy or are you having a girl? And her face just kind of turned blood red. And I was like, oh, maybe she misunderstood. So I pointed at her stomach and I said, the baby, is it going to be a boy or a girl? And she took the money and she kind of crumpled it up in her hand like this. And then she backed off and put it in her pocket and sat down in her seat. She didn't say a word to me. And then right before she slammed her door shut, she looked at me and she said, I'm not pregnant, you jerk.